Hi, I'm Paul and welcome to my channel. Today we talk about the Movi Pro. What's new about it? What can I do with it? Is it better than the Ronin? Do I need an ReadyRig or not? At least I say what I don't like. Let's begin. The Movi Pro is completely redesigned and it can handle the weight of the M50 and you can put every camera on it I know. So in my case I have the FS5 and the FS7. The wires are completely hidden now, so it looks very clean. It has stronger motors and it boots much faster now. There are now two 25-volt batteries and hot swappables. They will power the gimbal with the Red Epic or Ari Mini with all normal accessoires for about an hour. One battery takes under an hour to charge and there are two batteries and two chargers included. So if you can charge while you are shooting, 4 to 6 batteries will work as long as you can stay on the top of charging for you the whole day. So you don't need to recalibrate your follow focus and other devices that are connected. You have the ring and feet now with a top handle also. And these three new things are really great. So you can work with the Movi and stand it down to have a rest. And also the top handle has a monitor mount that you can move. All Movi users use it the other way, so that you have the monitor on this side, the gimbal is turned around like this, and the feet are front. I don't know why, I use it the other way. So, because I think on my cameras I have more back weight, so I put the feet on the back of the gimbal, and this works good for me. So with a built-in monitor screen you can do everything you do in the app. So starting and adjusting and auto-tuning is just happening in seconds. I show you. I put a switch on. It is there. Then I go one step and it's auto-calibrating the gimbal. So now it is finished and you can go and work, and we have now majestic mode. And you can start shooting. The app connects really fast, so you don't have to wait. So if you have a red camera, you can adjust the settings from the back screen of the Movi or on the screen from the Mimic controller. You have the shutter speed and all different parameters. You can start, stop, and this is great. Also, the Mimic is now included in the package and it's a great tool. You can also control it with a PlayStation 4 controller if you don't want to buy an expensive Movi controller. Later I show you how it works. You can operate it also with wheels if you want. So you can do 100 things with it. Here are some more examples. You can use it as handheld gimbal or mount it on a drone, or you can put it on a crane or to a C-stand and use it as a remote head. Also it can be used as a cable on a cable cam and on a car with high speed. You can go on it with a Segway or a hoverboard, so the possibilities are endless. So if you have a C-stand support, you can swap fast and have a dolly. So I show you that. Assistant support, this is this small thing. It costs a lot, I think, for this small thing, but okay. You just release the quick release. And now you can have wheels on the C-stand and roll it slowly and have a dolly. And also another one can control it with the PS4 controller. So the big question is it better than the Ronin? I said yes, yes, yes. I have the Ronin used sometimes and it's much heavier. The whole movement on the Ronin is more like a machine and not fluid like the Movi. More organic, I say, is the Movi. So on one of my shoots I used the Ronin with the FS7 and the motors didn't start because of the weight from the FS7. So we lost a lot of production time. I see a lot of people using also the Ronin with no problems, but on my case I used it sometimes and in every time I have problems. With the Movi, no problems for now. So I can't tell you how the new Ronin performs because I don't have it now, but I hope I can test it soon. Should you buy a ReadyRig? This depends on what you are going to do. On my last shoot I used 2 cameras and sometimes I went with the Movi and the FS5 on it and sometimes go handheld with the FS7. So I can switch fast. In this case a ReadyRig is just disrupted me and made me slow. But if you want to film the whole day with the Movi or make long takes, I recommend you the ReadyRig. The EasyRig is not so good for the Movi because it transfers the footsteps much more in your system than the ReadyRig. So negative is that no handles are included, but if you want to go low mode, you need handles. The ring is composed of one piece, so you cannot make it smaller. The next thing is the feet are plastic and not very strong. You have to keep an eye on your Movi, otherwise somebody just pushes it and it will fall. You need a big case if you want to fly with it. Here you can just look at my case review from Jason Cases. I decided to buy it because the original Movi case is much bigger. I have some problems with the rods. So if I pull it up and down, it is not fluid. It just scratches the rods, and I don't know why, because I loosen the screws also, and this is not nice. But on this rods, if you want to put your camera on right or left, this is no problem. It goes good. So this works fine. It's just with the up and down. If you turn around the camera and you have put in a D-tab and then the rubber here, it is just distributing me to put the camera on. So this is not so good. What I also don't like is that you have to remove the top handle and the side handle from the FS5 and also from the FS7. From the FS5 it is really fast because you have the screws here, but you need to screw this little piece on the top. So it takes some time. You cannot switch from the gimbal fast to a handheld mode. So this is a little bit a downside for me because when I go out and I'm just alone or I have just one camera, it takes more time for me to switch to handheld. This was my review from the Movi Pro, and I hope you like it, and if you like it, subscribe please. I will do a lot more videos now, and sorry for my English, I'm just learning to speak a lot of English and this is hard for me, but I hope you like it, and I would love to see you back again on my channel. Thank you. Bye.